Morning all, welcome back to the channel. On this one I'm going to be editing this photo in Luminar AI. It's basically the Milky Way. I'm starting off in Lightroom and I'm going to show you how easy it is basically to open, if you like me, you have multiple editing softwares. But if you want to transfer or finish an image or even just take an image and see what Luminar or whatever ones you've got, how easy it is basically to open it up in that. So this is the image that we're going to go for. So to open it up, basically we'll go in, right click it, go down, edit in, and then Luminar AI is just there. Now if you click that, edit copy with Lightroom adjustments, well basically all I'm going to do, there's no adjustments on it, it's a raw file, so we're just going to edit it as it is. So it's preparing to edit the file now. This may take a while, but I will shorten this. So that took about a minute for it to sort itself out, take it from Lightroom, open Luminar up and put it over here. So straight away, it always comes up, if you upload an image, it'll come up on templates. So what templates has it basically picked out for us? Big city skies, natural skies, and easy landscapes. Well, I already had a look at some of these, and I'm just going to show you what one click will do to this image. So one click, bear in mind it is a raw file, and that's basically what it's done. Which for one click, it's not bad, it's passable. Alright, I'm going to play with it more, but that's what you do with photography and editing. That's quite canny for one click. I think this is the other one. Again, that's just one click. So that's the one I'm going to go for. Morning Dew. But like I said, I am going to play with this some more. So, into the edit. And you can see what it's done to everything here. So I'm not really going to touch anything in this. Hi guys, don't forget, hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up and all that jazz. You won't believe how much it helps the channel. Thanks again. Let's get back to the video. So all I'm now going to do now is I'm going to go down to this, which is a local masking, and all I'm going to do is click on that, add basic. I'm going to go into this tab here, which is the three dots, and I'm going to go show mask, so that'll basically show you where you've used or what you're about to do. Yeah, so opacity is 100, so that means basically the center of the circle will do it 100%, working out to 0 at the end far side or at the edge of the circles. Radius obviously is the size. Smoothness is basically the difference between the inner and the outer circles, if that makes sense. I hope it does. So if I painted now, yeah, you can see where I've painted, but you can't see what I've done because I haven't done anything yet. So I'm just going to run down here like this, and then we'll go straight across the bottom like that. A bit more down the edge there. So that's my first mask, so I'll click it there so you can see it. I'm just going to go up a little bit and just feather it in just a little bit down there. So what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to drop the exposure just a little bit. So we'll go down. So we'll go down. I've only gone down one stop. But straight away I'm just going to feather it in a bit more there. And around the corner. See if I can get rid of that. I mean, you can play around with this as much as you want. I'm doing it. Just gonna go in a bit more. As you can see, I'm just feathering it in around the outside. Don't worry about the tree. Go around that. Now, considering I haven't done much to it, that's already starting to look a lot better than it did. But I'm still going to just feather it in there a little bit. In there a bit. So that's that one done. So basically what I'm going to do now is, this is you know what I mean, 0.4 of a stop down. I'm going to bring the highlights down. Not much. Probably about 10. Again, shadows down. Probably take them a little bit more to 20. Just in there, just a little bit. Right, so I'm going to now zoom in 50%, and we're going to start at the top. I'll take me basically circles down, yeah, so we're now at 40, and I'm just going to go through the center. Excuse me. Now I'm only doing it as I go through, but you can already see what's transpiring or what's happening. Now I have done tutorials about Milky Ways and stuff before on Lightroom. I've only messed around a little bit using Luminar, and I think this is the first proper image I've actually tried to do in Luminar. But I am rushing this, so the one I did in Lightroom took me about an hour. So you can see basically how much or how long it takes. So go back up here and fit the screen, and there you go, straight away you can see it. And I'm just going to drop my brush down, and I'm just going to feather this in right through the center. Now if you're not sure and you want to take something out, you can just take it out by just taking the edges off, if you know what I'm saying. And because you are feathered, it will only take the edges off. So I'm going to take the opacity down to about 50%. Go back into paint and just feather this in even more. Again, press spacebar, and that will move everything as you're doing things. Well, I wonder if that's a shooting star or a plane. Who knows? And you can play around with this as much or as little as you want. So that's the before and that's the after. And it's not brilliant, don't get me wrong, I have rushed this, but you get where it's coming from. I mean, I'm going to go back into the Essentials tab, and I'm going to go down to denoise, and I'm just going to push this up just a little bit. See if we can get the denoise out of it, or the noise out of it. Take it to about 20. See what that does. I'm going to zoom in. 100%, we'll have a look. I took some out of it. Colour denoise. A little bit more. that all the way up. Oh, it's done a bit, but not much. Take the boost all the way up. And fit the screen. It's not bad. It's not. I'm going to go back into this mask and I'm just going to up this. Softness is alright, opacity, and I'm just going to, oh, you want to paint, not to raise, and I'm just going to do that. So we don't have a thicker line. So again, that's before and that's the after. Right, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into detail and just basically I'm going to push the small details up just a little bit. I'm going to sharpen it just a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. Little bits, not massive. You don't need to do massive things. And that, compared to what we started out with, I don't think it's too bad. I'm still not happy with this little bit here. It's just a bit too much. That's better. I'm just going to add another tab. I'm going to be painting the mask. Show the hat. Radius and everything's fine, and all I'm going to do is paint. I'll take my brush a bit larger and I'm just going to go down this edge. And around here. Down there. I'm just going to make this just a little bit darker around the edges. Now I could put a vignette on, but I'm going to do it this way. So again, exposure, I'll just knock that down a little bit. Contrast again, and shadows down. So there's your before and there's your after. And as you can see, I think Luminar copes quite well with editing the Milky Way. So there you are guys, another one in the bag using local masking. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye now.